Ever feel like you're lost in a total sea of financial advice? Yeah, you're not alone. In this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise and give you a clear, step-by-step roadmap to real financial confidence. So, let's dive in.
I mean, seriously. If you've ever felt just buried under a mountain of finance apps, books, podcasts, and frankly, a lot of conflicting opinions, you know what I'm talking about. The sheer amount of information out there can be totally paralyzing, but our goal today is to just clear all that away and give you a simple, structured path forward.
So here's a really crucial point. We're not just aiming for literacy. We are aiming for financial capability. And what's the difference? Well, it's the difference between knowing what a stock is and having the confidence to actually go out and invest in one. See, it's not just about knowing things. It's about having the skills, the tools, and the confidence to actually take effective action.
And that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to build your personal roadmap, step by step, starting with a rock-solid foundation and moving all the way to the tools that'll keep you on track for the long haul. Okay, so every single journey needs a reliable starting point. When it comes to finance, that means starting with trusted, unbiased, official government resources. Now, why start here? It's simple. These sources have one mission, and that's to inform you, not to sell you something. This is your foundational safety net.
And the government's approach is honestly brilliantly simple. It's all organized around these 5 core principles you see here. Earn, that's all about understanding your income. Save and invest, building for your future. Protect, that's safeguarding against the unexpected. Spend, making conscious choices. And borrow, using debt wisely. This whole framework covers the entire life cycle of your financial decisions. It just gives you a really clear way to think about where your money's coming from and where it's going.
And this slide, this is your treasure map to that information. mymoney.gov, that's your main portal. The CFPB is fantastic for tools and, holding financial institutions accountable. And the FDIC's Money Smart program, it offers incredibly detailed, totally free education for every single age group, from young adults all the way to seniors.
All right, so you have your foundational resources locked in. Now it's time to build on that knowledge. Let's move to step 2, creating a personal curriculum to really deepen your understanding. This is where you start to build some real expertise.
Now, I love the distinction this slide makes. Think of it like learning to cook, right? Classic books are like learning the culinary principles, the why behind combining certain flavors. Modern courses, on the other hand, are like taking a cooking class. You're learning the how of specific techniques and recipes. Both are incredibly valuable, and honestly, the best path usually involves a little bit of both. And this just brilliantly illustrates how diverse the thinking is in finance books. I mean, you've got Dave Ramsey with his super intense focus on getting out of debt, which is perfect if you're feeling crushed. Then you have someone like Ramit Sethi, who's all about automation and spending lavishly on the things you love. And then there's Morgan Housel, who argues that your behavior, not your math skills, is the real key to success. You see, there's no single right answer, just the one that really clicks with you.
Now, if you prefer a more structured, skills-based approach, the world of online learning is just incredible. Platforms like Coursera and edX have courses from world-class schools. For instance, Yale's financial markets course on Coursera is an amazing way to get into the world of investing. You can gain real, practical skills in everything from risk management to financial planning. And a lot of times, it's free or really low cost. All right, you've got the foundational knowledge, you've deepened your understanding. Step 3 is all about putting that knowledge into action. It's time to get the right tools to take control. So for your financial command center, you've really got 2 main choices. On one hand, you have spreadsheets. They give you absolute control and transparency. You see every formula, you can customize everything. They're perfect for the DIY person. Financial software, on the other hand, offers powerful automation, syncing up all your accounts and running complex projections. It's more of a guided experience.
And if you do go the software route, these are 3 of the heavy hitters. Bolden is a really powerful tool that gives you this huge panoramic view of your entire financial life. Maxify is amazing for people who love to tinker, especially with retirement planning. It actually calculates a sustainable living standard for you. And if you're looking for a free option, Empower has some fantastic tools for tracking your investments and analyzing hidden fees.
I just love this quote from Bankrate because it perfectly captures the value of these tools. They really are like a GPS. They show you exactly where you are, they help you chart a course to your destination, and they'll even suggest course corrections if you hit a detour. It's all about navigating with confidence. Finally, let's look at the last piece of the puzzle. Because financial management isn't a one-time project, right? It's a lifelong habit. So step 4 is all about the resources that are going to keep you engaged, keep you sharp, and keep you motivated for the long run.
Honestly, financial podcasts are a total game changer for making this a habit. You can learn on your commute, at the gym, while you're doing chores. I mean, Ramit Sethi's podcast lets you be a fly on the wall for real couples' money conversations. Money with Katie is so relatable and empowering, and So Money is perfect for getting these smart, bite-sized insights in about 30 minutes.
So there you have it, a clear 4-step journey from financial uncertainty to real confidence. You start with that trusted foundation. You build your curriculum. You choose your toolkit. And finally, you build the habit. This isn't about becoming some kind of financial wizard overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards a more secure future.
So, we've laid out the map. Now it's your turn to start the journey. So what's one small step you can take today? Maybe it's just spending 15 minutes on mymoney.gov. Or maybe it's queuing up one of those podcasts for your next commute. Whatever it is, just pick one thing and do it. The path to financial confidence always starts with that single step.